So we got some spicy stories today to cover, from Ghostface Killah calling out Eminem that's led to quite the roasting session for Eminem from his fans on social media platforms like X, and boy, Eminem's team is getting stir-fried right now over this. And before we dive into it, we also got a lot more from Ghostface, where he revealed that rappers like Nas and Snoop Dogg need to be protected, and more on how Diddy played a hand in disrupting their radio play back in the late 90s that sparked some interesting reactions on social media. And we also got an update on Lil Yachty's backlash that we covered a few days ago, and apparently Lil Yachty has apologized, and we'll get to this later. And starting with Ghostface Killah, he was recently on Who's House podcast, where he revealed that hip-hop legends like Nas and Snoop Dogg need to be protected. And I don't know if this was inspired by recent events, since not so long ago, Jim Jones pretty much became Nas's Benzino.
One guy I'm mad about that, they disrespect him all the time. I feel like they always use his name in these like young kid conversations, man. I don't know.
Listen, man, that's my brother right there.
Yeah, like
Nas he could have lasted in any era what he did, like, you know what I mean? And shit, remember when he was a little guy doing what's that with Large Professor and them?
Yeah.
The barbecue, what's that?
Live at the barbecue.
But if he's not even 18 and he's doing like, yo, I'm hanging niggas like the Ku Klux Klan and all other shit like that, like kidnap the president's wife without a plan. That right there is like, I seen it. It was like a movie. So it was like Harrison Ford or some shit like that, just on some, kidnap the president's wife without a plan and hanging niggas like the Ku Klux Klan. Yo, he nigga said I'm on some Pretty Tone shit. Play Mr. It's like, I'll take him over any one of these other 17-year-old niggas that's
any
out
day.
Right now, any day. And I tell him that, I say, yo, you the golden child, bro. I told him, I said, yo, we gotta protect you, nigga.
Yeah.
You one that we gotta protect.
Exactly.
Snoop Dogg is another one we gotta protect. Like, nothing happen to them. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's it. Like, even with Snoop, I told him when I seen him a few weeks ago, it's like, yo, nigga, you like his voice is just, it resonates with all households. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's since he did that Martha Stewart shit or before. It's like, I don't give a care.
Yeah,
it's like, yo, you big, nigga. They got you in fucking doing the Olympics. Like, certain fuckers you gotta protect. Nas is one of those names, like, and people be, I don't even know, like, motherfuckers hating or whatever the case may be, or that's just their opinion, but, nigga, his greatness just speaks for itself. Like, it just, that's him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, his wordplay, the way he think is totally different from the average mind. Like, you know what I mean?
It's almost like 10 years ahead type shit.
Exactly.
The way you guys thought.
Come on, man.
Jesus.
And he get money.
And Snoop Dogg reposted this on his IG a few hours ago that sparked reactions like, finally, a New York legend has the balls to step up and call out these bozos. Unlike some of these legends from New York who are playing the political game, Ghost has spoken. And perhaps this was based on the fact that many users on social media were unhappy about how Fat Joe and Jadakiss let Jim Jones go off about Nas in that interview that went viral, and even Nori's getting blasted in the comment section. How come Nori can't act like this and he's closer to Nas than Ghost? It is crazy. Real brotherhood shit right here. And of course, it didn't take long. Imagine how it feels to be a Jay-Z fan. Every day there's a Jay-Z slander. It is tough. Laughing emoji. But this is not exactly true, at least from rappers. There's hardly any Jay-Z slander, since MFers are too scared of getting blackballed. But jokes aside, Jay-Z gets dragged by users on social media on the other hand, and this even went viral just hours ago, over 240,000 likes and over 16 million views and counting. In response to the tweet, Jay-Z has officially become the world's richest musician with a net worth of $2.5 billion, and this went viral. I've never heard anybody say, play some Jay-Z. Well, it is not like he's worth $2.5 billion due to his music. I'd argue over 90% of that came from his business moves, not his music. And yes, I pulled out that figure from My Mom Is On Your Lips. And back on topic, we got a lot more from Ghostface. This time he also called out Eminem for a collaboration.
I had Eminem on the show last week, and he was how he.
Man, I be wanting to get a joint with M, man.
You and Eminem would be ridiculous.
I be wanting, yeah, man. Come on, man. You might gotta make that happen, man.
Come on, man.
M, where you at? Tony Starks is calling for you. What's up, King? Word up. Nah, come on, man. This is it, man. It's history. Let's make history or something. Yeah.
I mean, you stated Clips, Griselda.
And boy, the way some Eminem fans are roasting their GOAT right now, they make Benzino look like a huge fan in comparison. And I'm not saying they are right or wrong, but boy, Eminem collaborating with hip-hop legends, impossible. Eminem collaborating with mainstream artists, impossible. Eminem collaborating with Easy Mill, Skylar Grey, Jelly Roll, White Gold, 100% possible.
Damn.
And we got more. Nah, sorry, Eminem rather make a clown bomb song with Easy Meal. And Paul Rosenberg is already getting tagged in these posts. Eminem should make a project with only OGs like Rakim, Redman, Ghostface, Method Man, Nas, Busta, and many other legends. Bring back the old school with the modern twist for the new generations, to which a user expanded. Many OGs have been trying to get a feature with M. M could do something like the re-up. Agree he could easily, with his influential name, bring them to the platform. Sure, who cares about sales and streams? It is for the culture. The problem is whether his manager likes the idea, and the list keeps getting longer, as if you recall, even Lazy Bone is down for a collaboration.
Can we get a Eminem collaboration?
Well, I probably want that better. I want that more than the fans.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Like, man, come on, man, because that boy the GOAT. Who don't want to go toe to toe, side by side with the GOATs, man?
No, I was telling Busy, I said, man, the way M doing it now, I think he been practicing to do it.
Just to do it song with y'all. Yeah.
He must have been practicing because that boy doing his thing. I can't even stand in front of him, but you know what I mean? We all gonna come to the gym ready, so that will blow the world socks off.
Man,
that's a fact.
And moving on, it turns out that Mr. Black Excellence, aka Brother Love, got a long history of going against what he claims to be in public, as we got to hear from Ghost about how he reportedly blocked their records from getting airplay in the late 90s over a fallout.
And as when we left and did it was a Hot 97, shit was disaster. It was disaster. Like it just they cut our records off that day. They didn't play no Wu shit no more.
Oh, crazy.
That's when Puffy was really getting on his shit, like, you know what I mean? Cause we was like, yo, we headlined. Then they had that. It started like that, you know what I mean? And it just wasn't the same no more. They stopped playing our records. I had to talk to the whatchamacallit.
Why did they stop playing your records?
Because I cursed them niggas out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it was some other shit. And then Puff, at the end of the day, he told
Puff
RZA,
still holding the only vote
RZA,
for Cuban Links gripe?
He told RZA, he told RZA they talked. And he told RZA, this is like, RZA's told me this like maybe like a year ago. And shit like, yo, that Puff admitted to saying that he stopped our records up there and shit like that or whatever. You know what I mean? Why they didn't play that shit and or you know, help them Hot 97 motherfuckers. Just like, yo, that was it. So it was all Bad Boy. You know what I mean? So when we dropped Triumph,
no radio
that shit
play.
just like, yo, no radio play with that shit right there. So that shit was like, oh, so it came out that he told the truth, like, yo, I had to do it. He said,
was
just too
was
much.
that because of you know, the whole the Raekwon, the biting, the
I don't know. It might have been
shit?
accumulation of all that shit.
Yeah,
but I don't know. He had the power. I don't know what he paid him, but he had the power to go ahead and
I mean, shit, 97 Puffy's, you know,
you know. Listen, we was a threat. You know what I mean? We was coming. If Triumph would have been promoted like that, like it was supposed to be and shit, and we would have stayed on 90s on that radio right there, it was like, I think things to right now probably would have been a little bit more different. But yeah, that was a big blow. That was a big blow because the record was still fresh, and we had to leave these guys. We had to leave these guys. We had to make a decision. We was on a bus or wherever we was at. I think it was on a bus. It was like, yo, we got to make a decision now. You know what I mean? Should we stay or should we leave to go back and do this? But they playing our records and this and that and the third, and this and that, and you know, whatever. So yeah, I don't know. Whatever the decision was, it didn't work out. It didn't work out, regardless of what. Right. Because even they still took the record down. Right. Anyway.
And depending on who you ask, it is either justice or a witch hunt that's been going on, as in response to the snippet, we got this on X. Every industry person that played a dirty game got the karma coming back to them. Diddy hurt a lot of people's careers, and I think justice has been served. Who's next? Hove? And before we end it, if you were with us a few days ago, you remember when Lil Yachty landed in hot water over this snippet.
Put my knee up on her neck. I went George Floyd.
And we covered how Steven Jackson, who was close friends with Floyd, put Yachty on blast for the lyrics.
Lil Yachty, bro. You been whack, man.
Well, we got an update from Steven Jackson about the situation where he revealed that Yachty apologized.
Hey, what up, bro? I took my post down about Lil Yachty, man, because, you know, I'm emotional about George. I apologize to him. You know what I'm saying? We spoke, and he apologized as well. I told him it don't make no sense to make no public apology. Me and him spoke. You know what I'm saying? He understood, and he understands the outrage. Yachty's a smart individual. That's why he's been so successful. You know what I'm saying? I said some things because I just don't get how people can demean dead people. I don't know when that became cool. I never do that. We never do that. And we need to start bringing some integrity back into everything we say, bro. We don't need to demean dead people. Nobody. So if anybody lost somebody, my condolences go to y'all, man. Shout out to Lil Yachty for reaching out. We talked about it. He understood, you know what I'm saying, what was said, and it went right. I salute him. A lot of people don't like to own up to when they fuck up. I'm somebody that always own up to all my fuck up things. So I apologize to him and shout out to Lil Yachty for understanding our frustration. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
However, some users don't believe that this is enough to smooth things over. Nah, it should have been public. That was disgusting and vile, and some users have turned on Steven Jackson for this. I disagree completely. Yachty should still apologize publicly for that George Floyd line, and Steven Jackson is a moron for thinking he can decide when the matter is closed just because he spoke to him. George Floyd had a family, and Steven Jackson doesn't speak for them. And over to you guys. I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.